participating in this and like that's a thing. Is it a thing?
I don't know if it's a thing. I don't even know. I don't even know we're live. Oh shit! I'm gonna need a pen. Are we live? What is happening? We are live, and we're talking all sorts of stuff, right? Trade secrets, all the things. Good Lord, good Lord. Happy Thursday, stranger people. How are you guys doing? We are live, no service. Indeed, we are. We are back from Phoenix Fan Fusion. How are you guys doing? It's lovely to see everybody. As we like to say, smash or pass. No, smash the like button. Can you smash the like button? If you're not subscribed, hit subscribe, share the stream, all the things. I'm going to pull up the Instagram stuff. We should have a fun evening planned for this evening. And I'm going to dip into the box and I'm going to see what is our giveaway tonight. So let me first of all bring on the Instagram people and see. Thank you very much. And see if they are going to be joining us tonight. You've had better days. What's going on? No service. Tell me all. I'm sorry to hear that. I send you lots of love with everything that you're going through. Let me do this. Let me not get distracted by my Explore feed. And live, where are you? There's the button. There we go. Whoop, whoop, live. Oh, good Lord, the camera is all kinds of greasy because I've been playing these games, like these kind of puzzle games, which has been kind of fun. Oh, those are really cool. Okay. I'm about to write "we are live," but it's kind of obvious because it's on the actual live. So it's kind of pointless, really, isn't it? All right, let's do this. Let's just go live. Then let's send a link off to people so they know we're live and go from there. And by the way, I complained to Instagram to say, hey, my live streams aren't working. And you know how they got back to me? They got back to me like a teenager. They ghosted me. They had no interest in my complaints or my desires to improve my company. Didn't you, Instagram? See, I'm currently live and no one has entered the chat. They know I'm upset and frustrated. So let's do the shared screen. And my ear just popped. All right, let's send it to these folks. Boom, boom. Sapio, Eduardo, Damar, Ahmad, Black Comic Lords. I'm sending it to you as well, no service. Just even though you're here, I want you to see the stream here as well. Those folks, boom, look at that. Some folks are getting a double cent because they also are part of the Stranger Comics group, right? Let's see, who else have I got here? Sure, look at that. Marilyn, Art of War, Michelle. Look at this, all sorts of amazing people here. I don't even know. Let's fire this off. Anyone else I want to just make sure sees this? Let's invite Kanan too. Let's let him know that we're live too. Where is everybody else? I don't even know. Ed Swinton, haven't seen him in a while. What's up, Alex? What is up? Thank you so much for all the love at Phoenix. You were an absolute rock star. My goodness. I appreciate everything you did for us so very much. Lucian, sure. Look at this. Sorry, guys. I'm just sending all these invites to people in multiple places. I'm really trying to get people to join. I'm really trying to improve these Thursday lives. Everyone should have missed me, right? Should have missed me and been like, where is Seb? We need him. All right, send separately. I just sent, oh, Mike Davis just joined the chat on the Instagrams. So I just sent a whole bunch of Instagram messages off to folks. And I'm going to say, we are live on okay, fine. At Stranger Comics. No, YouTube. I can't do this. Hey, Gianna, how are you doing? How are you doing since Phoenix? Are you ready to help work the booth with the Stranger Comics crew on YouTube Live. But we are mostly on YouTube Live, by the way, Gigi. But it's lovely to see you here. I'm going to pin the comment. Yeah, it's a strange situation. Instagram literally shadow banned us. So no one sees us on Instagram anymore. So I have to like message people that we are live and then to head over to YouTube so people actually see us on those lives as well. So happy Thursday to you. And let me do this. Let me also do the giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. Let's find a nice giveaway exclusive comic for everybody. I'm going to pick out these really sexy dice right here. Like, look at that. These Ilcore magic dice right here. Bum, bum, bum. And let's see what comic I'm going to bring out to do as a giveaway. Why don't we do... No, not that one. This one. Okay. Because you're welcome, Duchess. You are very welcome. I'm going to just also say hi to the chat. Okay, so we've got here No Services on YouTube. Kana White, come over to YouTube Live, you amazing artist. Alex is here. No Services says, there isn't much I won't tolerate at work, but calling my integrity into question, that is a line that shouldn't be crossed. Absolutely. Integrity is something that seems to be in high demand, but short appearance. Is that correct? Integrity seems to be tough to find these days, it would seem. Alex, you were amazing. Hello there, Abdon Ramirez. How are you? Hey, Blazin. Duchess, good to see you, Duchess of Brooklyn. And you're more than welcome for the gift. You are more than welcome. Lovely to see you, folks. Lovely to see you guys here. Thank you so much. I've decided to give this away. So this is a lovely one right here. This is your, and maybe this was a mistake on my part because not too many of these that we have. Look at that. This DMX homage right here. So that's what I'm going to give away tonight. Okay. This is what I'm going to give away tonight. Naima West. Naima, happy Thursday. Welcome to the Thursday Live. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much. It was lovely to see you at Phoenix. And as I told Naima at Phoenix, if I was going to have a daughter, she was going to be named Naima after the classic John Coltrane track, Naima. And I was really close to actually naming Niobe Naima. That's how much I love Naima. Personally, namely, spiritually, all the things. So lovely to see you. What's up, Damon? Good to see you. Happy Thursday. What's up, Douglas? Good to see you. In the realms, Douglas Pendleton, which, by the way, Pendleton, I already feel like I should be entering a guild hall, right? If my name was Pendleton, I would automatically be reading Lord of the Rings 5 times a week and Swashbuckling. It's a great name. What's up, AC Smith? What's up, Tone? I'm just rolling, bro. Just how it is, Tone. I am rolling. Favorite comic creator? Oh my goodness. What am I going to do? I'm going to start taking off this black t-shirt and getting all kind of crazy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, this is what you're going to win tonight, guys. Pick a number from 1 to 100. The winner tonight is going to win this. And by the way, Art of War Comics just packed up your package. Just picked up your package. Come on over to YouTube Live. That's where we're at. That's what you can win tonight. Angel, everyone here, pick your number from 1 to 100 at 7 o'clock Pacific. That's what you can win. The DMX homage. That's a good one to win. So coming over to YouTube Live, that's where we want to hang out because Instagram, get your ish together. I don't know. I just don't know. That means I got 2 water bottles. One's frozen, one's lukewarm. I might just change to the frozen just because, you know. And now I'm hydrated. Now you're in trouble. Now I'm going to start trying to sell you some comics. Abden Ramirez says, I pitched you down at the end of Phoenix Fan Fusion. I made it the live stream. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Yeah, absolutely, Douglas. I definitely recognize your name. I did all that. My mom keeps books in the house. That's amazing. Great to see you. Thank you so much. Shout out to Mom. And yeah, great pitch to you, Danny. Welcome to the live stream. If you're in the chat, guys, make sure you hit subscribe. I am not going to Heroes Con. One of my buddies at Black Comic Lords said, I'll see you at Heroes Con as well, because apparently he put Who's Going to Heroes Con in an AI, and it mentioned me that I was going to Heroes Con. I'm like, I would love to, but the next con is actually going to be Stranger Con, and I've called it Sword and Sin. I am going to put this in the chat right here, right? Okay, check it out. Blip. It's in the chat right there. Can you see it in the chat? I'm gonna pin this comment. I'm gonna pin this comment. I need you guys, very much like in the Goonies, hey you guys, to click on the pinned link that I've got right here. I had a great night. Thank you, Amber, and thank you. Yeah, good to see you. Heaven, what is up? What is up? We have loved and lost. We have soared and we have sinned. Coming over to YouTube Live, guys. Click that link. That is going to be our big event of the spring, the latter part of the spring. Make sure you hit this link. Go click like and notify on that link. That's going to be the big Saturday. Guests, role playing. I was going to start to be crass and ridiculous, but even though it's a Thursday, I'll keep it very tame and not so untamed. But if you're live in 29 days, that is correct. It is correct. Okay. So if you're a gamer, you're a role player, and you're a fan of Assessor, if you're a fan of Assessor, our Vampire Queen, you're going to be in for a treat. And if you roll the dice, you like some role playing, you'll also be in for a treat. So make sure you hit that. In the past, guys, we've had guests ranging from Carl Jones of Boondocks to Rodney Barnes of goodness gracious, Blackula, all the TV shows he's produced, Princess Penny of Insecure, Tahani Farr, David Mack, Jay Lee. So if you're a huge fan of comics, art, D&D, whatever, you never know who's going to be rolling through those doors. So make sure you hit those links. All right, you hit the links. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. So if you're just joining, guys, remember, pick a number from 1 to 100. The winner tonight is going to win this at 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern. Hey, Quincy, can I get a mystery box, please? Okay. Now, we just got back from Phoenix Fan Fusion, and we had a great time. Anthony, folks who are from Phoenix, come on over to YouTube Live. Thank you so much. Come over to YouTube Live. That's where the most of us are going to be hanging out tonight. It's going to be lots of fun. What I'm going to do again is I'm going to do a mystery box. All right. There's a remark by me. All right. There's a remark by me. You can get, with a claim, $50 worth of comics. Sorry, what am I talking about? For $50, recovering from convention, you can get at least $100 worth of comics, of rare comics, and a rare $100 metal comic. Exclusive, rare metal comic in a mystery box. And for $50. So let me know in the chat. It looks like Art of War Comics is like, give me 4 mystery boxes. For you, absolutely. And I'll make sure they are all signed, okay? They are all signed. Sign. What is up? Oh, that's you, A Blazin on YouTube. Amazing. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate you. So we've got 4 mystery boxes. Anybody else want to get a mystery box? Thank you so much. We have a legend in the chat too. Celeste Cornish has joined on Thursday. Celeste, we are back from Phoenix Fan Fusion, and we are starting to prep already for San Diego Comic-Con, and of course the link I just put in, which is the Assessor launch, the new Assessor launch next month. So I'm going to go to my screen here, and I'm going to put mystery box right here. Time I'm going to put for 50. We're going to do 4. We got war times 4 and war. I will sign them all for you. Anybody else want a mystery box? Let me know. Now, the other stuff that we have, I did bring from Phoenix Fan Fusion. I only have 4 of the signed foil editions, okay? Signed foil editions right here. Check it out. I've got this edition right here. I do have a paper edition, which is lurking somewhere, wherever the paper's gone. I don't even know. We are going to have to get the paper signed by Tahani at San Diego, okay? So what I'm going to do for you is this. If you want, these are printed, right? You can finally see the full-on Wraith edition, guys. If you missed it, if you missed the Wraith edition by Tahani Farr, you can get the paper Wraith edition for $30. There are only 50 copies printed, but you know what I'm going to do tonight? Let's do tonight, because you're on the live with me, I will do it for you for $25, okay? $25 if you want to get this right here. $25. Only 50 copies printed, and with Tahani's signature, it will be $45, okay? But you'll have to wait for San Diego, all right? So I believe Art of War Comics is claiming one of these right here. Wraith edition, folks. Wraith edition, only 50 copies printed. Why is it between my paychecks? Because you can claim them and pay when your paycheck period comes. I mean, that's because you know I am a patient person for claims. All right, so I'm going to put these down. We've got Tahani paper. All right, we've got for war, I've got a claim ×1 for with the regular signatures for $25. Okay, and I've got Tahani signed for Mike Davis. Tahani signs Mike Davis for $45 because Tahani charges me for $6, just to be straight with you. So I'm going to charge you for $6. It's just that. It is just that simple. That's how it is. Okay, so boom. So let me know Wraith paper for Celeste. Celeste, let me know if you want. What's up, Sammy? Let me know if you want it signed by me and Daryl for $25, or Tahani signed edition for $45. And Douglas, let me know which version you want. And we have a special guest with Daryl May, who's doing an illustration on Assessor. And tonight we're going to be talking clean for Celeste. You got it. Thank you, Celeste. We're going to be talking tonight about regrets and how we deal with regrets. That's going to be the theme for tonight, okay? That is the prequel. You're right, Anthony. That is the, no, Abdon. Abdon said, apologies. That is the prequel to The Untamed. Correct. So I'm going to do this. Celeste clean for 25. Thank you so much. And as you guys are nice and early, I'm going to also show you. We have, correct, by the way. And Douglas, let me know which version you would like. Let me know which version you would like. And remember, anybody can get a mystery box tonight for $50. They are a steal, okay? They are a steal. So if you want a mystery box, let me know. $50, boom, for a mystery box. $100 worth of rare comics and a rare metal with a remark by me. All right, so I've got one for Mike. Douglas, let me know which version you would like. This is brand spanking new, prequel Phoenix Fan Fusion exclusive right there. Okay, mystery box for Douglas. You got it. Let me know if you want everything signed or clean. Signed or clean. Douglas for the mystery box. And I do have, by the way, I have only 4 copies of the foil signed edition. Signed edition by Tahani. I only have 4 copies of these foils. 25 copies clean, 4 copies signed by Tahani, clean $50, signed $70. All right, somebody just knocked on the door. I'll let Quincy handle that. All right, so let me know, folks. All right, I'm going to put a note down there. Signed for, what's up, Ray? Good to see you. And thank you for the mystery box. I will get that down. Douglas, I'll put you down for signed foil as well. So I've got you down for a $50 mystery box and a signed rare foil of Tahani's right here. Let me know if anybody else wants to get the foil edition. Hey, Q, can you shut the door, bro, just for a sec? Thank you, bro. All right, boom. Let me put and make a note right here. Boom. All right, so we've got Tahani. I got Wraith foils. I've got one is going to Douglas signed. Douglas signed Tahani for $70. Boom, there it is. And anybody else want to get the foil edition, guys? Let me take it out of the plastic. There's only 25 copies of these. We do have that tone. I'm saving the soft touch. Saving the soft touch. Okay. Let me know in the chat as well on Instagram for the hordes of 2 people that are on Instagram. Let me know right there. Beautiful right there. Look at that. Foil edition. Anybody else want to get the foil edition? Only 25 copies, guys. Just 25 copies. Would you like a Tahani signed edition for $70, or a signed by me and Daryl for $50, or a clean edition of the foil for $50? All right, there you go. Whoop, let me know. So far, only 1 person. No Service says, thank you, Quincy, for all the hard work. There you go, folks. Let me know. I've only got 3 copies left that are signed of the foil edition. Let me know in the chat. And Daryl is also here, folks. He is drawing a sketch, I believe, on regards to Assessor based on the prose that I did a little bit earlier for Patreon members. And again, I'm just going to put this here. I'm going to put this here, whoop, like this, but post link there. Make sure you click that link and join, hit notify, hit all the things right there. I'll hold some more of these Tahanis. We'll get into more Tahanis in a little bit as well. For fans of Assessor, I have one particular sketch by Mr. Richard Thornsberry that he dropped off. And I will do an auction on this throughout the evening. And I will start this auction off of Assessor as we're going to be talking a little bit sultry here. Now, you know, if you are not into risque-ish, this won't be for you. All right. But if you are into the risque, this will be for you. So let me know if anybody wants to start a starting auction bid on this beautiful Assessor vampire right here for $100. A Richard Thornsberry original starting auction bid for $100 right here. So it's a piece of magic right here. That will be a starting auction. All right. Throughout the evening, as you guys know, I will be rotating new things, new editions. I won't be, by the way, new edition. Were you Bobby Brown or Ralph Tresvant, just to age myself. See if there's any kind of like Ray starting the bid on the Richard Thornsberry for 100. Thank you, Ray. Much appreciated. Thank you. Anyone was a 1980s R&B fan? Were you Ralph Tresvant or were you Bobby Brown? Is Brian in the chat? Brainwise, where are you? I didn't even see your comment earlier. Are you here? Are you here, Brian Weiss? Yeah. I'm generation gray haired for sure. Oh, what's up, King Ryan? What's up? You Gen X in here, King Ryan, Brian's here. Yeah, good to see you. So folks who are joining now, reminder, paper edition by Tahani Farr here. $25 if you want her sign, $45 if you want me and Daryl to sign, $25 because we're cheap and our signatures. Mine's British, his is from Ojai. It's not very exotic, you know. There you go. Yeah, Duchess is like, here we go. Here are some Gen Xers like coming to the fray here. Bobby Brown, Ralph helped Bobby on some stuff. True. Douglas is like, I'm big 55. I'm turning 53 in August, so I'm right on your heels. Beans and toast. There we go. Indeed. And yeah, I did like Tresvant sensitivity too. Good Lord. Alex, thank you. Alex is just, good Lord, just I'm just trying to rub it in. I appreciate that. Brian is like, I hit 58 2 months ago. Congratulations, Brian. Duchess is like 46, which is the number she might be ironically picking to see if she wins the Dusu, maybe. I don't know. All right. So okay. If you're joining, currently we have, this is the auction for in the lead currently, Ray Bearman with $100 on a Richard Thornsberry original, which is a steal, by the way. So I'll be continuing to show this throughout the course of the evening. If you don't have the Wraith edition, get the Wraith edition right here for $25. Only 50 copies printed. Kind of ridiculous. Tahani Farr edition, $25, $45 if you want Tahani to sign it. Celeste is 54 today. Happy birthday, Celeste. The Cornishes are legends. Legends. Happy birthday to you. Okay, I'm gonna make a note. Let's put a gift down for Celeste Cornish. Gift for Celeste. Happy birthday. Right there. Okay, gift for Celeste. Thank you very much for sharing that, which means we're gonna have to share a gift with you. That's amazing. Which I think means I might have to read you guys. I'm gonna have to read you guys. Yeah, 6:30. People are late. They're gonna miss it. I'm gonna read you guys some prose from Assessor, which I dropped on the Patreon. Did you guys read it, by the way? Because Daryl's art is a little is meant to accompany the prose. And if you're not a member of the Patreon, join even as a free member. I just put the link right there. Join the Patreon even as a free member right there in the chat. If you join our Patreon for $5 a month, the cool thing with Patreon, guys, it gives you 20% off the website. It gives you access to the Patreon-only store. And if at $25 in a month, you're going to be getting mystery boxes, which are seasonal. And the next one is going to be sent out at the end of this month, okay? Okay, Damon says, let me get the Wraith edition, signed for $45 by Tahani. Great one. Yep, perfect. Well, only do, Damon, thank you so much. I'll have to pick them up from Tahani at San Diego. I'll do 5 of them. So 3 left of those. The foil, I only have 3 left of these. There's only 25 copies printed of the foil. Clean, $50. And by the way, guys, that is me as the stranger, right? I mean, I say Wraith, but it's really like old man stranger, right? Which is very like Santa Stranger. I don't know. Like this is me aging, but let me share the story here, and then Daryl, how far are you along with your ridge? No, wait, near. Okay, perfect. Let's bring Daryl into let's bring Daryl into the stage. Okay, yeah. Let me do this. Let me make Daryl big. Let's do this. Let's show him. Let's show what you're working on, bro.
I'm inking it right now, and it's going to take a while, but I'm doing an assessa based off the poem with the silver elf woman in the snowy mountains. So I have to draw all the snow, and I got to blacken it out quite a bit.
Yeah, I can't hear a word you're saying, bro. Your volume is not working for some reason.
Can you hear me? Let me log back in.
It's like it's looking so good. You want to jump back out and jump back in? Okay, cool. All right, so look at me all teeny weeny. Whoop, there we go. So I'm gonna read you. You guys could hear him. I can't hear him. I'm the only one. That's hilarious. That's amazing. Okay, I'm the only one. That's as long as you guys can hear him. What do I need to hear him for? I hear him every day. Okay, let's see if I can hear him now. I might have to freaking refresh.
Can you hear me?
No, I can't. I'm the one in trouble. Okay, I'm the one in trouble. So time for hearing aids. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Look at that. Look, everyone can hear you, Daryl, apart from me. That's just a thing. Hello, beautiful Priscilla. How are you, darling? We're on YouTube. Come on over to YouTube Live. I'm about to read the Assessor Prose, by the way. So Daryl, Tony's like, yeah, you're loud. Okay, so Daryl, let folks know what you're seeing here.
So he's about to read a poem about Assessa tasting silver blood, and I'm drawing it in the silvery snowy mountains. So there's going to be some shadow with a raven as well. So I'm just in the mid-inking portion of it. So stand by.
I love the fact I can't hear a thing, but that is based on this prose I'm about to read. Like big head nods, like I'm on a plane, I'm nodding off, going to sleep. So let's read this. Let's read this prose. Brian's like, it's on a Vampire Hunter D. Yeah, let's read some sexy prose right now. As Daryl is drawing some sexy stuff on a mountain peak. Here we go. All right. Let's see if I can get to the actual post. What is happening? Why can I not just click the thing? Show more. Okay, here we go. Woo! A vampire's thirst for silver. There was nothing soft about the clouds that night. They hung as jagged bones spearing through an onyx sea. Stars and other worlds hid behind the skeletal sky they knew not to glitter. Far below, the forest fell away down a mountainside in pillars of black pine, and the wind that climbed it carried the whisper of winter. The moon dragon's scales were blacker than ink. Maga's crescent eye was not seen, yet I felt her watching from beyond the peaks as I held one of her silver elf offspring in my hands, paler than the snow that crusted the high branches and colder to the touch. The Mordecai's death would be one more reason for Maga to hate me. Worse, if I seduced this one, made her mine, as I'd once bedded her favorite follower, Salem Ravensong. I had made the raven love me as I craved him. My thirst was greater than a dragon god's hunger. Are you going to make me one of you, Assessor? Philene panted, her breath like ghosts upon the mountain air. Fantasy had conquered fear. I could hear her heart quickening. And so I pressed the pin-sharp point of my thumbnail into her silver pale neck, then again just adjacent, two small targets for where to taste. It had been 3 years at least since I had tasted silver blood, and never from a woman. I had not yet decided whether to eat her or to let her eat me, in the places where most men failed at being good, mortals especially, no matter how they practiced. I wonder if her other fluids ran as silver as the tears now falling where roses bloomed on lustrous cheeks. I will serve you, she added, whether you turn me or not. I believed her. But silver elves were tricky things, noble ones most of all. Well, what of your loyalty to Scarlock Twoheart? He killed our king, which makes him your new one. She tried to pull away. He left us. Somewhere above, a pine bough shifted and spilled its snow. For the girl with eyes of two colors. And I let her go. I knew the feeling of being abandoned for another, and I kept it in my tomb-still heart, where it had lain since the raven flew away, when he saw what I had become, for him, to be with him forever. I was going to use you to lure him here, I told her truthfully. I had heard whispers that Scarlock Twoheart had found the girl the world hunted. I would reach for her. I would reach her before anyone, even the untamed devil, so that I might deliver her to him. He could kill you, she whispered. I had considered it. Marga would like that. Scarlock's skills as an assassin were legendary. There is little that excites me except for death. Do I not excite you? She let the silver silk slip, fall to the frozen needles of the forest floor, and waited for me to come to her. Nobles were all the same. I let her stand naked in the mountain wind for several long minutes, savoring each goosebump that rippled across her skin. Her nipples had turned the color of steel and were just as hard. White hot fire laced in ice and desire lanced through my veins, and before she could react, I devoured her. After I had devoured her, leaving nothing but bones among the pines for a raven to pick at, should he ever come. I wiped my mouth of the silver tang of Mordecai blood, mixed with all her other juices. But in all my excitement, I had forgotten to see if they did indeed ran silver. I knew after such a meal, I would not wait another 3 years to find out. All right, there you go. There we go. There's a little bit of a, I couldn't see a word, I couldn't see anything of what you guys were saying, but there's your little bit of prose right there on the new link. Click the thing, Seb. We are reading prose, folks. We are reading prose from the new Patreon link. Everyone can go read it, even the free members. I thought I'd do something fun for free, which is, of course, on the link right there. If you join the Patreon for free, let me know. All right, that is our beautiful dark vampire queen assessor, Niobe's nemesis, and that's what's essentially Daryl is sketching right now. So I'm going to bring Daryl up again that I can't hear, but you can. And we are going to start an opening bid for a wraparound of Daryl's sketch based on the prose, our vampire queen. We'll start an opening bid on this one, Daryl. You want to show this one again? Where you're at? No, not yet. Okay. Even without what you've already seen, we'll start an opening bid on this piece of wraparound art at $100 on a Vampire Hunter D by Mr. Daryl May. All right. So we'll check back in. Yeah, I'll behave. But if you want that wraparound cover, we'll start the opening bid based on that beautiful landscape scene by Daryl at $100, and we will end it at the end of the evening, okay? So Let me know if anybody wants to start the opening bid for that original piece of art by Daryl, what you saw earlier at $100, which is a steal for a Vampire Hunter D sketch blank. Daryl's like, I don't want to show anymore. I have a lot more work to do. So it's very ratty, bro. It's very ratty. I thought it was super rad, E. And yeah, she's on a mountain peak. And there we go. Look, all these lovely people. There we go. So, guys, Assessor, for folks that don't know, is some might say there's an element to an original Niobe. So Assessor is an Omdar. We talked about this in one of the previous lives, where Omdar are kind of like our Jedi, and Dura, the creator of the world, has been having a series of Jedi throughout the course of Asunda's history to help combat against Vastar. And Niobe is the latest one in that kind of group, right? So if you think of Niobe being, as we said by her quote, a hero is not the chosen one, a hero chooses to be one, which I think always felt like the true spirit of what Jedi is. But Omdar, for male, Omdura, descendant of Dura, are these kind of Jedi-like beings who have kept the order of balance in our world and try to keep evil at bay, etc., etc. And Assessor at one point was that Niobe, 2,000 years ago. Backstory is she falls in love. What's up, Marcus? Good to see you. She falls in love with Salem the Raven. And for folks that don't know, all right, the Raven, as a reminder, the Raven is actually literally on the very first page of the Untamed. All right, so all the tie-ins, all the things, and the Raven you can see Salem and Assessor appear in the Untamed. Still a fool towards the end of the book. Let's see if I can find it. I like this. I like this love story right here. So Assessor falls in love with Salem the Raven, and the Raven is the ancient of the Raven, the Ansunarim, so he is immortal. So Assessor, in her vanity, makes a deal with the devil to gain immortality, not knowing the devil is going to turn her into the captain of his army as a vampire queen. She returns to Salem. He rejects her as a vampire. So then he spurns her love. So years later, with Assessor begging to be turned back to mortal, Niobe comes along, and the devil, the untamed devil, says to Assessor, if you bring me Niobe, I will return you back to mortal form. So that gives you a bit of an idea of where it's going. Now, if you have the hardcover, guys, or you have Assessor the comic, you will see in the hardcover, here is another glimpse at Assessor. We do have, look how amazing this, look how beautiful that scene is right there. Look how amazing is that scene of Assessor with Salem the Raven right there. And this Raven, Salem, will appear in Niobe and Dura issue 4 as well. All right. So everything ties in beautifully together. Now, if you do not have an Assessor comic, let me dig in here and let me find a cheap one tonight. I'm gonna do a nice price. If you do not have Assessor, I'm gonna do a nice price of Assessor with a young Niobe. If you do not have this, I'm just going to do this for you. Exclusive old comic, super rare, beautiful. I'll do it for $10. So put down claim in the chat. If you do not have that, this is a great one to get. If you already have it, it's another great one to get as well. I'll do this for $10, and I will do the Virgin and trade dress. I know I did this before recently, but folks in the chat, we've got a lot of new people here. Get Assessor if you want. I will do it for $10, and I'll do the Virgin and trade set for for $20 for half the price. So if you want to read more about Assessor, get Assessor. It's beautifully painted right here. Look at that. And with Niobe, even with the red hand coming down. Now, and the new event we have, the new event that's coming, of course, is Assessor, dropping July 11th. Okay, set for Mr. Brian Weiss, absolutely. And Brian likes his stuff signed on the inside. Thank you so much. Assessor set is just $20, which is a steal. That's half price for Brian. Brian right there. Thank you so much. Got to claim that set. It's a great set to claim. No service. Let me rock that for you as well. No service. Anybody else want to claim that? You just say claim in the comments, and then you will have Assessor. If you have a trade paperback set, guys, you do not have Assessor. So if you want to read about her early in advance, put down claim, and you will grab that, okay? That is coming right there. Now, other stuff I also got from the brought back from Phoenix. For the folks who don't know, I have the David Mack Phoenix exclusive paper edition. If you missed this, Ray, I'll put that down for you as well. We've got two auctions going on right now for Assessor. If you did not, thank you, Douglas. I appreciate the super backer status. David Mack right here, beautiful pink edition, only 10 copies printed. Now, just digest that. There are only 10 copies printed of this David Mack. This should be at least $50. I will do this David Mack rare edition for you. Let's do it for $30. This should all go. Folks who know, the collectors who know, who are in the chat, only 10 copies I'm going to do for $30. Come on now. That is crazy. And that is a Wishing Well edition. All right. So Ray is saying, upgrade me on the Assessor issue 1. This is another prequel to this is the Wishing Well, guys. Now, if you back the recent Kickstarter, that version has it's different to this version. That will have the game inside. This does not, which makes it its own special, unique comic edition. Okay, so we've got Damon, Brian, and Celeste. All right, Damon, Brian, and Celeste on. I've got Pink Mac. All right, let me pop that down. Damon, Celeste, and Brian. Okay, amazing. For only $30 is a steal. Anybody else want to get a David Mack? Now, David Mack, as you guys know, Legend, Echo, Daredevil, you name it. Claim for Mike Davis. You got it, guys. I only literally have 3 left of these bad boys for $30. It is a silly steal. And I do have Quincy says I can do 2 of the pinks tonight, of the metals. These should be $150. I will do the pink David Mack. I'm going to take this out. I only have 2 tonight I can do. Pink Mac. Woo! Sounds like a Memphis pimp. I love that. Indeed. I might play some Superfly. I don't know. Like some Freddy's Dead. Get on that good foot tonight. Here we go. Check this out, guys. Only 2 of the pink editions of this edition. Let me know if only 2 copies, guys. $100. Let me know. I'm going to make sure Quincy comes on the next live, Celeste. He's still in recovery mode from Phoenix after jet lag, but I will let him know. I'm going to let him know. Only 2 copies, guys, of this pink Mac right here. Only 2 copies. Should be $150. I'm doing it for $100. And I'll be nice. I shouldn't be. But if you get the Mac and the paper, I'll do them both for 110, okay? Which is a silly deal. I'll take $20 off a $40 comic book. I'll take 50 off this. The set for 110. There you go. Only 2 copies, guys. Get the pink Mac because these will go at StrangerCon. These will go at StrangerCon with just 2. Let me know. And in person, this pink is actually really, really rather charming. Let me know, folks, in the chat. 2 copies. David Mack. Okay. I'll pop that down. I'm surprised. This one didn't go. What is up, Nita? Hello, sweetheart. How are you? We're on YouTube Live. Let me know if you want the David Mack. I've got 3 left of this beautiful pink David Mack. I'll do the set for $100. There we go. That's my deal. Set for $100. Should be $180. I'll do the set for $100. Only 2 sets. Only 2 sets of pink David Mack. Whoop, whoop. I'll pop that down. Let me know in the chat, folks. Let me know in the chat. All right, I'll swig some water. Pink Mac Daddy, indeed. And for folks that are joining a little bit later too, if you missed it, by the way, guys, folks that missed the last Kickstarter, I do want to show the tome, okay? The beautiful tome right here. What is up, Damar? Come over to YouTube Live. I got some stuff. You might want to get. If you missed the beautiful tome on the last Kickstarter, if you missed this beautiful tome and you want to get the brand new big hardcover, guys, this should be $100. It is going for $80. My Thursday live crew. If you see me in person at a con or you see me on a live, $80 to get 9 new comic books. So if you do not have this and you haven't been on a live in a bit, grab this new tome. Grab this new tome if you missed out on that. All right. And I do have, of course, the this edition for $150, and it will have the Daryl May remark, which will go in the book right here. Okay, with the double reversible jacket if you are collecting all of those goodies. All right, I'll pop that down. We'll cruise back over to the auction. Currently, the auction 253 Trace and Damar, the auction for Richard Thornsberry's Assessor, which will be on the next campaign that we're doing, which won't be on Kickstarter. We're going to do Assessor, guys, on the website and possibly on a new platform called GameFound. All right, so make sure you don't miss out, and make sure you're subscribed to our newsletter. So right now, Ray Bandman is in the lead with $100. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Thank you, Abdon. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, the artwork in these stories are amazing. The writer, it's all right. He's from England. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily trust him. But yeah, Ray is winning currently this auction at $100, which is a steal on this Tales of Asunder right here. And the Daryl May auction is going on right now. By the way, 253 Trace, we do have only 25 copies printed of the Tahani Far Phoenix Fan Fusion foil. And if you want to get it with for $50, only 25 copies, Tahani Far Wraith Edition. We bought a few back, Wraith Edition, Tahani Far foil. And I believe I have, of the foil, I have 3 left signed by Tahani at $70, guys. Wraith Edition. Let me know, guys. This is a rare one to get. These will sell at some point. So the Wraith Edition is bonkers. It is absolutely bonkers indeed. Yes, Mike, I saw your bid for Daryl's at 100. I've got Mike's bid at 100 for Daryl's. I've got Ray's bid for Rick's at 100 too. And Mike, did you want to get a foil? Let me know if you want to get one of the Tahani foil editions or clean editions of the foil, or signed by me and Daryl for 50. Let us know, folks, in the chat. And remember, the paper editions, guys, are just $25. Clean or signed by me and Daryl is only 50 copies. For $25, only 50 copies, which is a steal for a Phoenix Fan Fusion edition. If you want Tahani to sign it, it's $45. You're just going to have to wait for San Diego Comic-Con. Okay, so let me know in the chat. Okay, for folks that are joining now, we might push it a little bit because I want to share you a couple of other things. This is what you can win. I was going to do it in 3 minutes. I might wait another 15 minutes, give Daryl some time, share some more stories, share some more pros, some more options to get things. This is what you can win. Pick your number from 1 to 100. The winner tonight is going to get this. Oh, and Sabira, I don't know if you're in the chat still, darling, but we have a package arrived, guys, and these might actually be our dice. So I'm just going to open this. These might be the exclusive sample copies of the Stranger Comics dice. So I have no idea what's in the package. So let's take a look, shall we, together. And I moved on a little bit too quick. Are you guys claiming this? It's kind of crazy. Are you guys claiming this? Majesty Reader says, I picked up, that's so kind, Hail of Asunder 1 and 2. We met this weekend. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Majesty Reader, that's super kind of you. Thank you. Do you have the other trade paperbacks? Because if you don't, I can do them on discounts tonight for you if you want to get the other trade paperbacks. I have them all here. Let me know in the chat if you want any of the other trade paperbacks. As I'm like crinkle right here with this box. Just rip it like that. Woo. Let's see what's in here. And Majesty Reader, if you did want to get this, this is the prequel to The Untamed. So grab the Tahani Far exclusive paper edition for just $25 or signed by Tahani for $45. What is up, Lucian? It is sick, right? It's super dope. So write down claim if you want it, guys. I bought 50. We only printed 50 copies of these. Only 50 copies of these. Wraith Edition, Tahani Far, Phoenix Fan Fusion, prequel to The Untamed. Write down claim, signed by me and Daryl, signed by Tahani is $45. So, okay, amazing. All right, so what is up? Let me take these claims down. All right, I'm going to take these claims down. Thank you so much. What is up, Kenshu? What is up? Did you get your survey? All right, so Majesty, would you like the $25 version clean or signed by me and Daryl, or the $45 version signed by Tahani? I've got you, Damar, for $45. Thank you so much. Damar, beautiful Damar. Thank you so much, brother. You're amazing. Okay, and so Majesty Reader, let me know, and anybody else, let me know if you want the $25 version signed by me and Daryl. I'm the writer. Daryl, of course, is the layout artist, concept artist with the two creators of Asunder. So our signatures, you know, they're worth a fortune, folks, and we sign them for free. I sign them with a British accent, of course, as you know the pitch. So Majesty Reader, would you like the $25 version or the $45 version signed by Tahani Far? Let me know, or anybody else, let me know. Oh, right, Kenshu, yeah, after your last, for folks that were doing the stage payments on the Kickstarter, correct. And guys, don't forget, if you're not already, I'm gonna put this back down again. Sign up for the next Stranger Con we're calling Sin and Swords, or Swords and Sin. Either way, there are swords, we're sinning. Okay. I want to see an animated layered on the platform. Yes. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is awesome. You are absolutely awesome. Majesty Reader. Now, guys, Tahani Far, we got metal signed, foil signed. The paper we forgot to sign because I had to race at the end. You're going to have to wait till July to get her signature, just to give you a heads up, because we'll have her sign the paper editions of San Diego Comic-Con. So please be patient with me on this edition. If you want the foily foil, guys, remember, only $50 printed on foil. No, these are no extra creator copies. All right. Now, Marcus Comics, before you split, thank you, Coyote Rez. Coming to YouTube Live, that's where the majority of people are. Come and hang out with the community. Do us a favor, go at least and join the free Patreon section. Everyone in the chat should be at least a member of the free Patreon. That way you don't miss out on all of the things. And that way you can read my latest prose. Okay, what was I doing? I can't even remember. I got all distracted. Oh, right. So any other claimers for the foil edition? Any claimers for the David Mack edition paper? I'm surprised no more people have got this edition of Tahani, and I'm surprised this hasn't gone. Only 2 copies can go for $100 for the set. $100 for the set, David Mack. It's kind of crazy. All right, I'll pop that down. By the way, and thank you very much, Majesty Reader. I do appreciate that big time. That's very, very kind of all the kind words from everybody. I have dice to show. Shall we show those dice? This might be, guys, by the way, the first ever Asunder dice. So you guys in the chat may be witnessing the first ever Asunder dice. And I've got some other foil forged edition stuff, which is kind of ridiculous. Just saying, I've got some rare stuff here, some really rare stuff. I got, oh my goodness, got other Tahani rare stuff. I have even the Tahani metal foil metal editions too. I could do a set of the metal and the paper. Let me show the dice in a second. Let me let you know what these versions are. And then I'll read some more stories, give you more options to get things. Mike Davis says, give me the David Mack set for 100. I mean, come on. It's kind of ridiculous, right? It's really silly. Pink Mack set for 100. I mean, that's kind of a steal. One set left. Okay, I'll show the dice. Then we'll talk some more Tahani. All right, let's show the dice. Let's show the dice. We're seeing it at the same time. I'm going to bring Daryl up, even though it's going to distract him from all of his drawings. He's drawing a lot right now for you guys, which, by the way, if Mike Davis gets this for $100, A, he's deserved, but B, Lucian hasn't seen what, and I don't know if you heard the prose I was reading earlier, and I was trying to get sultry and sexy with it. If you missed the prose reading earlier, go back a little bit. And for the old people, take the Blue Chew that I'm seeing advertised. You might get slightly excited. Bro, take a look. Look at that. Look at this. Our new Manel is on the dice. What is happening? Look at that right there. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Stop, Sebastian. Look at that, folks. You literally will be able to purchase some golden set of Ilkor Arnuminel dice. Look at that, the Arnuminel symbol on the 20. Stop it. Ooh, look at the D4. With the D4, whoop, like this. I don't know why Arnuminel feel like should be on there too, but she's on the 6 and she's on the 20. All right, look at that. Who wants to roll in the world of Asunder? Like, who wants to roll in the world of Asunder? Tonight's live, by the way, is going to be rolled. The claims can be rolled on these dice. I'm just saying. All right, we've got those ones right there. Okay, those ones right there. Let me pop that back in. Look at that. Look at this. Yeah, come on now, folks. These are going to be extremely expensive because let me tell you, they're bloody expensive to make. And they will come in a box, and we're going to stick the Arnuminel symbol on the box too. If people want to claim an early advanced dice set, from what I could gather, they're going to be $200 for the set because these editions are extremely expensive to do and make, and we're going to have them very, very rare exclusive. Let me see what the next one is. No, that's the same one. Jesus, crazy. Okay. Let me see what the next one is. All right. Am I tripping? Oh, my goodness. That's the just ignore me. I'm just losing my mind. Okay. The next one, I haven't opened the box. That's what I'm doing. I just kept on opening the same box. The next one. Let's see what we have here. Oh, okay. I've got 2 sets of dice. They've sent me 2 sets of dice. There we go. Maybe one, custom dice for you guys. Maybe I'll let you claim advance early copies for as a set tonight. If you want to claim them in advance, maybe we'll do them for $160 for the set. By the way, of every single version in here. So early buyers of this dice will be $160 instead of $200, and you're going to get the shiny. What are they even called? They are called Dragon's Horde Luster Cut dice set. These are not stone. They're like liquid core, crazy, weird inside. Can you see that? So when you're rolling it, they're prismatic. So kind of like how we wanted to make the Ilkor, which is the gem that creates the world of Asunder, which looks very much like the D4, funnily enough. These are a special super rare set right there. So let me know, folks, because I believe they sell their set without it being custom made of this for $160. So not a big profit. There's not a lot of profit in it for us with how much they cost to make this. But if you want to roll in the world of Asunder, that's what you can do. All right. So yes, if you want to get an advanced copy of this set with custom case, let me know. All right. $160 early advanced copies, early advanced sets. And folks who are joining as well late, don't forget, if you missed out on getting either the Tahani Far for $25, grab that right there, or the David Mack, which I'm nearly out of, for $30. All right, Darryl, are you ready to show some goodies? All right, and the original at Mike Davis. Let me just also remind you guys again. Let me just do that again because David Mack for $30, only 10 copies. What a steal. Wishing Well, prequel to The Untamed, or the Tahani Far for $25, only 50 copies printed. The Wraith edition of Old Man Stranger, modeled after me, even with the dot in the eye. Look at that right there. So make sure you claim these tonight. Read the new stories, get the new goodies. Majesty Reader, I believe I've got you down for, I don't have you down for the David Mack. I've got you down for the Tahani Far signed one. So if you want the David Mack is $30. And I've only printed 10 copies, guys, and I'm nearly out of them already. So jump on this David Mack for $30. It's a steal, folks. It's a steal. Look how beautiful that is. These are the off-colored eyes of your girl, Niobe. It is great. So let me know who wants to get this David Mack. I do have you down for the Tahani Far. And I will remind folks as well, if anybody wants to get a mystery box, it is $50 for a mystery box with $100 worth of comics in there at least, probably a lot more, and a $100 super rare metal for $50 to get a rare mystery box for $50. That is a steal. All right, so let's bring Daryl back on. He has finished.
Can you hear me?
And I cannot hear him, which is hilarious.
Can you guys hear me?
He's going to talk to you, and I'm going to shut up. But it's based on the prose that I read earlier, which is on the Patreon, that everyone should be a member at least of the free version.
Okay, they can hear me. So I'm going to show this off. So the bid is at Mike for 100 so far.
Guys, Mike Davis is in the lead with a bid for a wraparound on a Vampire Hunter D with Assessor based on the prose I wrote for $100.
With Dragon Shadow.
With a raven, nice, flying up there, sailing the raven, watching the mountain range, the pines, the hand of the devil on a wraparound Vampire Hunter D. Right now, guys, that is a bid. We've got an opening bid at $100. Let's go. That is a steal at $100. So this is an auction, guys. Put in your bid. $100. That is where Mike Davis is at. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Mike. I loved Fan Fusion Rabbit Arts. Yeah, thank you. We're mostly on the YouTube Live at the moment because Instagram is being ghastly to me. So if you want, pop over to YouTube Live. That's where the majority of peeps are. Right now, Mike Davis is winning this auction at $100 for a Vampire Hunter D. What the what? Anybody want to improve on $100 for this auction? This is I would think at least $200. Tone is going to 101. Tone, I'll do this at 101 for you, Tone. But guys, we're gonna have to be increasing the bids after this by at least $10 because otherwise it's gonna be the price is right. But that's a really sweet gesture, Tone. We might make this a cover. It's really freaking good. It's a really good idea, Abdul. So we often do that on these live streams. Certain covers that people really gravitate toward. We jump on these with covers. I don't know if Evelyn is in the chat. I know she would love this. She's a huge Vampire Hunter D. I don't know if we still have Siberia in the chat. Hiram, come over to YouTube Live, brother. We're on YouTube Live. Daryl is actually showing off a Vampire Hunter D sketch blank. Lucien, it might be in the chat. He was in earlier. That is a killer cover right there. Wraparound. This is one of Daryl's only wraparounds, and a Vampire D wraparound.
Yeah, it's the only on a Vampire Hunter D.
There's a steal at 120 currently, guys. Yeah, Mike Davis is in for 120. 120. And folks, remember, if you came in and you want to learn more about Assessor, you can claim the Assessor comic wherever I put it down. Where I put it down. There it is. The Assessor comic I've got, folks, for only $10. So if you want to get the Assessor comic, get the Assessor comic. Look at Haram right there. Lucien is still on. Look at that, right at the edge of the cliff. Look at that right there. Come on, that's crazy.
In the shadow that the Mordecai is casting below them.
All right, we're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this up until 8 o'clock. All right, 8 o'clock Pacific. Daryl's like, I don't want to be on here till 8 o'clock, Seb. I want to get some food. But Mother One's coming on late. Everyone's coming on late these days. What is going on? Everyone knows to like sneak in around now to try and win this. Look at Alvin is on here. Look at Haram, Mother One, and Alvin. What is up? What is up, folks? Good to see you. Happy Thursday. We're in the middle of an auction for this prose I wrote on the Patreon, which, by the way, everyone, again, should go back and listen, because I was super sexy and sultry, and I should have done this later on the evening. Make sure you read the prose. There's a wraparound cover. We're in the middle of an auction. Mike Davis is winning $120 for this one right here, which is a steal. Hold it up a little bit more, bro. There we go. Look at that. Assessor and the Silver Elf getting like devoured and bitten and all the things on a Vampire Hunter D wraparound with the hand of the devil on the edge of a cliff. Kind of amazing. So right now, Mike Davis is in the lead. We'll come back to that, Daryl, in about 20 minutes. Does that sound good? Mm-hmm. Cool. Yep. So if you want to jump, if you want to chill, whatever, come back in 20, half an hour, whatever.
Back in 20.
And then right now, Mike Davis is in the lead at 120 on a steal. All right. So I'll for the folks that are just joining, all right, you late bloomers doing homework and all the things. Happy Thursday, folks. Good to see you guys. Now, what I did bring on earlier is stuff we've brought back from Phoenix Fan Fusion. And I got some other goodies to share with you. Remember, you can get a mystery box for $50. New stuff, Hiram, if you want to get new stuff, right? $50 for a mystery box with a metal, $100 worth of comics, whole bunch of goodies, mystery box for $50 with a remark and a metal in here. Okay, boom, there you go. Mystery box. Mystery box. We were showing earlier, of course, the first ever dice. I would ask Daryl what he thinks of them, but I won't be able to hear him. Advanced copies of a crazy liquid core Arnuminal Ilcore set. The whole lot, 160. Look at that. Arnuminal custom dice for all of these things. My goodness gracious, these dice are so amazing. Super, super rare. Now, what I brought back for folks who are joining, my folks who are coming a little bit later, we have only a few left of the David Mack for $30. Only printed 10 copies of these. Untamed, Wishing Well, prequel, different from the Kickstarter in the sense that it's only the comic, $30 for the Mac, and $25 for the Wraith edition of By Tahani Far. These are super rare, super exclusive. Jump on these while you can because these will sell out. We are already nearly out of them. Sign this bad boy. See, I'm signing stuff right now. I mean, just signing it as we go. You already tested this? Mm-hmm. Word. All right. Anybody want to claim the paper edition? $25 signed by Tahani for $45. The David Mack, only 10 copies printed for $30. Look how pretty that is. Pretty in pink, right? I mean, who didn't love Molly Ringwald? Now, if you're a fan of Molly Ringwald and Pretty in Pink and Ducky and Otis Redding and Ducky's version of, oh my God, I'm tripping now. Try a Little Tenderness. Who remembers Otis Redding's Try a Little Tenderness? I do, because it's one of my favorite songs. I'm just saying. So David Mack right there in the pink edition is beautiful for $30, David Mack. And I do have the foil edition, $50. Oh, it was 16 Candles. Was that the song? It was in 16 Candles, not Pretty in Pink. Look at that Tahani Far foil edition for $50. Only 25 copies printed. I have 4 copies signed by Tahani for $70. All right, super rare. See, Otis Redding, folks. I'm a huge Otis Redding fan. Like, all right, Alvin says, "Give me the Mac." You got it. All right, that's a great one. Give me the Mac. Alvin, I feel like that should be a 1980s R&B song. Give me the Mac. Ooh. All right, Alvin, that sounded terrible. Mac Pink for $30, I believe. Pink Mac, there we go. So Mike got the set. I'm nearly already out of those, by the way, guys. So I have only 2 left. 2 left. And Alvin, if you want, I only have 1 left. You can get the metal set for $100. The metal set for $100. Kind of crazy. Metal set for $100 if you want to get both. Mike Davis snagged one earlier. Metal set for $100. In person, the metal is actually beautiful. Okay, I was right. I was like, I know my Molly Ringwald. I don't know. That sounds kind of strange. When are we doing NiobeCon? The Immortal Big C. Great question. We are going to be doing the next StrangerCon, which will be very Niobe-ish. July 11th. Guys, I'm going to do this again. I'm going to pop this in the chat right there. Whoop. Make sure you go to that YouTube link I just posted. Click notify me upon launch on that one I just dropped right there. We're going to have games, fun, guests, 1 month to get new Assessor Dark, juicy vampire material. So that link I just posted, make sure you go to that link, hit notify upon launch, click the like button. If we get 100 likes on that stream, everybody's getting exclusive for free, okay? And make sure if you're not already, I know, Alvin, I'm telling you, I'm surprised this one hasn't gone. The pink on this in person is beautiful. This was $150 at the con. $100 for you guys as a set is a silly price deal. Okay, I'm David Mack, guys. David Mack, for goodness sake. We should do it. We should just book a hotel. Well, hello. and do it in person. It'll be fun. This allows us to trade and sell our metals for sure. I tell you what, I would love to do that too. Your Wraith edition, as ever, I'd like to have it signed to Lex. Of course, David, always, I got you 100%, 100%. And if you're not already, boom, there is the Patreon. At least join as a free member. But I do recommend the paid accounts because even at $5, you get 20% off the website, right? All year, which is a steal. Invites you to our Patreon-only Zooms, Patreon-only store, and access to our Patreon-only store, which has Patreon-only exclusives and advanced copies. Yeah, absolutely. I love that. I love that. Amazing. In person would be bonkers. It would be absolutely amazing. So yeah. So let me know, folks, right there. I might. I don't know if I should show you. By the way, I'm like the dice, folks, the dice, the advanced copies. If you do want to get these advanced copies, let me know. These are on discount, right? Advanced copies of all of these editions with the amazing our numeral symbol. I mean, guys, this is crazy stuff. Crazy stuff with our numeral in the as you're 20. The goddess of light has blessed you. All right. I know some of you guys are stuck around for this. So let me do this. Let me roll these new dice. All right. I'm going to roll these new Stranger Comics Are Numenal dice, and let's pick the winner for this right here. So everyone in the chat, pick a number from 1 to 100. The winner tonight is going to get this Dusu book right. So some lucky person is going to get this right here. So pick your number from 1 to 100. The winner tonight right now is going to win this exclusive Dusu copy right here. I'm going to roll these dice right here. I'm going to roll these Asunder dice. Okay. I'm going to call out the number, guys. If you do not see the number called out, it means I did not see you guys. Okay. So let me do that. All right. We've got Angel with 4. We've got Brian with 46, Ray with 77, No Service with 47, Tone with 66, Dame with 77. If you guys get that same number, you got to have a roll off. Birthday Girl Celeste with 54, Mike Davis with 31, A Blazing with 30. The Dusu is nasty, or as the Americans might say, nasty. Like Daniel Cormier, if you guys watch MMA, he always goes, "Ooh, that's nasty." That seems to be his only comment on the MMA. Anyway, UFC digression. Who's watching on the weekend? 69 for Abden, great number. 24 for Alvin. 25 for Quid Pro Quo. I didn't even know you were on here, Quid Pro Quo. Happy Thursday. 18 for King Ryan. Shame that DMX passed because of a SIG from him. Indeed. 89 for Lucien. 43 for Haram. Anybody else wanting to throw a number out there that I did not see? If you guys, I didn't see your number called, it means I did not see. If I didn't shout out your number, it means I didn't see it. Does that make sense? With lag or whatever. So yeah, guys, if you did not hear your number called, it means I didn't see it. It says there's 28 people on the Zoom, and there's not 28 numbers here, guys. So if you didn't jot down, if you didn't hear number calls, it means I didn't see it. And happy Thursday, everybody. All right. I'll run the numbers one more time. 4 for Angel, 46 Brian, 77 for Ray, 47 for No Service, 66 Tone, 77 Damon, 54 Celeste, 31 Mike, 30 for A Blazon, 69 for Abden Ramirez, 24 for Alvin, and Quid Pro Quo 25, Ryan 18, 89 Lucian, 43 Haram. And all right. So the Immortal Biggie Sheik, the most valuable Stranger comic in existence, is probably the original Waterfall, which the Cornishes have many of. if it's not a sketch or an original piece of art sketch on a sketch blank, it is probably the original waterfall, Hokeness exclusive that I only have in a CGC, which was gifted to me by the birthday girl, Celeste Cornish. Okay, so I have lots of other rare exclusives if people want to get it. And I can show you where do I acquire the waterfall? You acquire it from online. And the Immortal Biggie Chic, if you're into exclusives and rare comic books, let me know if you have or do not have the original Untamed issue 1 and the metal set that you want to get 1 through 7, which is absolutely rare, beautiful, and stunning. If you want to see the 1 through 7 metal Untamed set, Virgin editions, those are the ones you're going to want to get. And the original 1 through 7. I can show those if you want to get something rare, pricey, exclusive, super limited. I can show you that in a second. Whoa, but to start with, before I bring those out, the winner is Lucian. Congratulations, Lucian. I rolled a 94 and you got an 89. You win the DMX. So that goes to you, which in your good fortune, you should probably start bidding on Daryl's original or Rick's original, which is sitting at $100. Congratulations, Lucian. Let me put you down for that Dusu win right there. Dusu win. Lucian, congrats. Dusu DMX Virgin 1 right there. The Immortal says, I want to show the ladies in this community that I'm in business with a Biggest Stranger comic added to my collection of fine art. Very fair indeed. Well, if you want to show off something extremely rare, I do recommend something like an Amanda Stenberg signed comic or an Amanda Stenberg signed Tribe Called Quest slab, which we brought with us to Phoenix. So if you want to get something super rare to impress the ladies, get a 9/8 slab signed by Amanda Stenberg herself. That's what I recommend. Or the Untamed metal set 1 through 7, which is rather beautiful. That's my 2 cents. By the way, the Immortal Biggie Chic is who are you on Instagram? Are you Expensive Papers on Instagram? I'm so spacey, especially after recovering from Phoenix Fan Fusion. And for folks who are also back, by the way, I have again brought the Tahani Farr exclusive from Phoenix Fan Fusion. I'm surprised more of these have not gone. We have especially this foil edition. Yes, I want a piece. So when the ladies that like Niobe see it, they're like, this guy has fair. I mean, private dinners with Seb, they're worth at least an exclusive original Untamed. Indeed. So DM me if you want to see rare stuff, or let me know. I can show the metal set of the 1 through 7 and that. So the Immortal Biggie Chic, who are you on IG? Are you Expensive Papers? Can you remind me, please, so I can follow up with you on IG because, yeah, I'm a little spaced out. Let's also show again the original by Daryl. As we are winding down for the evening. I'm not going on for super late. Good night, Nita. Good night. Love it to see you, sweetheart. That original right now, the auction, Mike Davis is winning that auction at 120, and that is a wraparound Vampire Hunter D sketch blank with Assessor on in honor of the prose I wrote.
On a 10-year-old first printing of the comic as well.
Which is pretty spectacular. Winger says, sorry, I've been paying attention. I've been writing while watching. What have I missed? You unfortunately missed the giveaway. Tone is like, screw it, 130. He loves that. It is a killer piece, Wingu. I am offering, if people do want to buy the DMX, I can sell it to you for $30. It is a pretty rare one now, this version edition. Foiled, we do have, of course, the assessor. So Mike Davis, Tone is coming in for 130. We do have this assessor issue 1 for only $10. If you want to jump on that right there. And if you do want to get Hiram, or anybody wants to get the Tahani Far Phoenix Fan Fusion Wishing Well prequel to the Untamed, or the Pink David Mack edition, I'm nearly out of these, for $30. And only one lucky person now can get the set of the David Mack for $100. The pink set for $100. So Abdon says, if you were to add color, Daryl, what would you do out of curiosity? That's a great question. Let me turn that over to Daryl.
I typically don't add color.
Talking over him because I can't actually hear his audio.
Yeah, I tend to wreck drawings when I add color.
I have no idea if Daryl is still talking. No, that's hilarious. Woo, look at that. What a beauty. That is fantastic. I love the symbolism with the raven, the devil's hand. At the tip of the cliff's edge there is just amazing. You really, really crushed it. And I feel what I love about what we're doing more on is, stop it, Brian, is connecting these originals with the prose that we are writing. Lucian says, I have a couple of Daryl's originals with color, but they are they're really rare, and I have a lot of them. Yeah, I know, Lucian, you've got a lot of Daryl's originals. Yeah, that's a great. That's Darryl and I have been talking about like doing a bit of practice with it just to see, because you've got, that's right. Yes. Quincy's like been shipping like bonkers, Lucian, since we've been back. So for folks who are waiting on some of the stuff they got before we went to Phoenix, thank you so much for your patience. We are on it. We are on it. We are back. We are on it. But the idea of like adding bits of color to specific ones are really, really good. Because it's but that, I love the contrast to the black and white of this one because of the snowy wasteland vibe of it. Is how much was the Tahani again? Alvin, I'm telling you, bro, the Tahani is a stupid deal at just, let me do this one. Oh, look at us. We're even closer. We're even more romantically closer. $25. $25. $45 if you want Tahani to sign it. There's only 50 copies printed of the Wraith edition. All right? $25, $45 if you want Tahani to sign it at San Diego. The foil is $50, $70 with Tahani's signature. I only have 4 of these, and I have sold 1 of the foils. So let me know. Guys, what I might do, I know I've done it for the foil for Douglas. He got one at 70. Why don't I do this? I'll do the foil at $60. I want to try and move some foils for you guys, okay? I'll do the foil edition with Tahani Sig for 60. So I'll drop $10 for Douglas and open it up more for more folks. Okay, Alvin is going for the paper, signed for 45. You got it. We have to take those with us to San Diego. And let me know the foil will drop with Tahani signature for $60. And the metal, I'll do the metal. How's this for a deal? The metal, I'll have the metal signature. Mike Davis says, okay, do the foil 7, not the paper. You got it. And Mike jumped to getting a foil 2. Boom. Okay, so Alvin is getting that one. Boom. And I think I've got one more left of the foil. That is it for me. And the metal, as you guys know, the metals with Tahani Sig, I mean, sometimes, guys, these are going for like 170 or more. I will do the metal with her Sig tonight, 23 people on. I'll do it for $100 even. The Wraith metal, even with Tahani signature. Guava Berry's claiming that foil with the Sig. You got it. Hey, Guava Berry. Good to see you. Boom. There it is. Okay, I am done with the foils. I'm done with the foils. I think I've got 4, and we just sold 4. I can't remember if we've got 5 here or not, but Mike Davis is claiming a metal with Tahani Sig. I can do 5 metals. Normally, I would do these for $170. I would do it for $100, even with Tahani signature. Super, super, super rare. And remember, guys, Daryl is crushing this original Vampire Hunter D based on the prose I wrote at $140. That is a steal. Mike Davis is claiming the metal. I have 4 metals left. Metal Wraith for $100, even with Tahani's signature. I am doing something super nice because I know you guys spent lots of dough before we left. All right, boom. Okay, I'll pop that down. Dara, if you want to take a break for a sec, I'll come back right at the end at 8 o'clock, okay? Right now, Tony's in the lead with your original, which is amazing. Tony, you're a gem.
Cool.
So, guys, again, metal Tahani. Yeah. You guys are at 150 for D's original. Mike Davis wants to claim a metal for 100. Right now, Mike jumps to 160 in the auction war. That original is amazing. We'll come back around in a couple of minutes. Give Daryl a break from holding it up. Anybody else want to claim a Tahani Farm metal? This would normally be $170 for $100 with her signature on it. The Wraith Metal Edition Phoenix Fan Fusion exclusive. Or clean. I tell you what I'll do. Here's something really nice for you guys. I'll do the metal clean or signed by me and Daryl for 80. There you go. Signed by Tahani for $100. Signed by me and Daryl or clean a metal of the Wraith Edition for $80. And I would let 3 people claim it for that price. Getting some rare goodies here. Darren needs Rick's workout plan for Hunt Out Print. Let me know. Wraith Metal. As you guys know, in person, absolutely stunning. $80 for a Wraith Metal or $100 for a Tahani Sig. Okay, I'll pop that down. And I only have, I don't know if Guarda, you just joined, a couple left of the David Mack, pink, Phoenix Fan Fusion for 30. And I got one left I can do for $100. One left, $100 David Mack set. I should probably just hold this and get David to sign it, to be honest. Maybe that's a smarter move. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, have you guys all signed up then for StrangerCon? A very accessory StrangerCon. It's gonna be lots of fun. So guys, what we're doing, so you guys can kind of get a sense of what's happening, is we're going to be doing July 11th, a StrangerCon focused on Assessor in all of the pre-orders. Good night, Celeste. Good night. Good night. Happy birthday. Everyone wish Celeste happy birthday. Making sure we'll send you a birthday gift, Celeste, when we ship out your book. Thank you so much for the claim. Give my love to Brian. You're amazing. Keep July 11th clear. Assessor, guys, is going to be, the pre-orders are going to be just on the website. We might do a version on a thing called GameFound. And at the end of August, we're going to be doing the giant Niobe Endura Kickstarter for issue 4, the hardcover, and the anime comic. So July 11th and then end of August. Okay, July 11th, Assessor, end of August, Niobe Endura issue 4 and hardcover. Hey, Dane, it's great to see you at Phoenix. We're on the YouTube live. Give my best to Ashley. Congrats on the house. What's up, Carmen Costa writes. Hey, good to see you. And of course, we'll be having a lot more of the miniatures. All right, more miniatures, more dice, more fun, all the things. So yeah, so I'm debating. Oh, Model One's birthday's tomorrow. Look at this. Let's send out Model One a birthday gift as well. Gift for Celeste and Model One, the birthday twinsies. Boom, like that. Gifts for both of you guys. Okay, so we got 12 minutes. I was debating, should I give you guys a chance to get one of these now to a signed edition by Tahani, or should we wait? I've even got advanced copies of San Diego Comic Con exclusive. Do you guys want to see as you're early a San Diego Comic Con exclusive? Do you want to see one of the ones that we're bringing to San Diego? It might drive you a little crazy. Shall I wait? Let me show you one of them. Yes, okay. Let me just show you one of them. Here we go. There are going to be only 10 copies of this. I took a couple of these to Phoenix to show people the foil forged on the Niobe Shear's death. Heaven, it was lovely to see you. It's lovely to see you. Make sure you tune in next week. And by the way, next week, I'm going to be doing what we call Dent and Dings, where I do lots and lots of cheap comics. Okay. Tonight was a bit more pricey, but yes, lots and lots of cheap comics, lots of fun. There you go, folks. Look at that. The actual foil forged onto the Blade homage right there. 10 copies. So, as you guys know, with San Diego Comic Con coming up, on that StrangerCon, we'll give you guys a chance to get some of these ones right there. Yeah, this is, if people are interested and want to know how much these are, There are only going to be 10 copies of this. 10 copies of this. These are going for $500. 10 copies of the forged foil edition of this. It's kind of crazy, kind of beautiful, super rare. If folks want to get advanced copies, let me know. If you want to save up for it, let me know. I also have, it's honestly in person. Well, if we bring this to San Diego, they are going to fly in person. There's something really special about this one, guys. So let me know if you want to reserve a copy. Only 10 copies. That's it. We also did, because we know folks are bonkers for the forged foil editions. Both Akiras we did in forged foil as well. Only 10 copies of a set of Jaycen Wise and the Disciple. So check that out. So yeah, let me know if anybody's interested. Send me a DM. Let me know your thoughts. Okay. So lots of fun to be had. I'll hold up this, by the way, too. I'm currently have the Rick assessor as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you ever come to cons in Canada or Europe? I would love to. I would absolutely love to. We've been thinking about the London Comic Con. It's just a lot of it is the freight costs is crazy. So sometimes we think about maybe bring just a sample copy. I mean, shoot, I've done 2 comic conventions in South Africa, in Johannesburg and Cape Town, and I bring a sample of my trades on a suitcase, sell those, then people can then order the digital downloads because it's so expensive to ship, especially the cost of air freight with gas right now is absurd. By the way, currently Ray is quietly in the lead on this assessor at $100. Just to let you guys know, okay? And I forgot to even talk about the theme. Totally forgot to talk about the theme. Next week's theme is going to be on love and lust. Love and lust, folks. So, very stranger, very assessor. Love and lust. Can a man tell the difference? Can we tell the difference between obsession and love? Who have we been obsessed with? Who have we been in love with? Have there been things in your life? Now, give this some thought for next week. Have there been things in your life where you wish you had said something to somebody that you liked? So give that some thought. Is there something you wished you would have said? That's going to be next week's theme. Is there something you wished you would have said? I didn't do a big theme tonight. I was going to get into regret and stuff. Totally forgot. And I'm not going to go on late because I'm still recovering from Phoenix. So next week, bring that right there. BFA, thank you for joining. I saw your comment on one of the lives and I did respond to it. I did email you back just to let you know. So BFA, it might be in spam, but I definitely emailed you back, brother. It's good to see you on these lives. I just saw your comment on the last live. I have a feeling Ray might actually take this because right now no one is outbidding Ray at $100 for Rick's assessor, which is a steal. Okay, and if you are here tonight, and you want to get a mystery boxes are normally $50, right? Tonight they're $50, and you can also get a rare metal exclusive and a whole bunch of rare comics in there for $50. I mean, that's a steal, folks. So let me know if you want to claim a mystery box tonight, a metal, whole bunch of comics in here for $50 with a remark by me. All right. So I think let's talk about that next week. Let's get into that next week. Let me know if there's any more David Mack. No, I'm going to take that for me. I'm going to get that signed by David. Let me know if this was the big steal at the end of the evening. A Tahani Far signed metal of the Wishing Well for 100, not signed or just signed by me and Daryl for $80. That is a steal. Let's bring back Daryl for the last 4 minutes of the evening. All right. And so something to look forward to. Daryl's going to hold this up one last time. Tahani Vicente just cruising in. Look at Vicente just cruising in like a boss. Tahani Metal, I got you for $100 as a steal. You got it, Vicente. Then I'm going to show you the other goodies I have by Tahani as well. Okay, we have this auction going on. The auction going on right now. Daryl May's beautiful Assessor turning, devouring the silver elf on the edge of this mountain cliff here that is based on the prose that I wrote, which is on the Patreon right now. We are going to end this auction tonight. We got a battle right now. Anyone can jump in, though. Right now, Tone is in the lead at 170. Make sure you read the prose that is Daryl has sketched on a wraparound Vampire Hunter D on this Patreon link. And if you missed me reading it earlier, it is on the stream earlier. Piece of magic right there. The way that Daryl did the sword, it says the sword is perfection. The way he actually captured the prose is perfection. I love the fact he's done this as a wraparound. I love the fact I actually can't hear Daryl's audio and you can. It's freaking hilarious. The hand of the devil coming in here. I tell you what, guys, I will throw in a reader copy for free. We'll dig out a Jay Lee reader copy for Vampire Hunter D issue 1 for free on this bidding war right now, Tone. There you go. The bid right now is 172 years. So we'll see in the next 30 seconds or so to see if anybody else wants to take the wind out of your vamp. And what we love about Vampire Hunter D, because as we call Daryl Big D, it's actually Vampire Hunter Daryl. Vampire Hunter D-Rat, D-Money. As you can see, when Daryl writes his comments on YouTube, he is D-Rat. So it's Vampire Hunter D-Rat at this point. Maybe Daryl needs to draw a little rat in the corner somewhere. All right, we got 15 seconds left. We've got 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Pause 2. Mike Davis is out. 1. Congratulations to Big Tone. You got so you're such a gem. Thank you, Mike, for doing the bid. This goes to Big Tone.
Oh, yeah, Tone.
To you. That goes to you. Congrats to Tone for Daryl's Ridge. Great claim. That is
Oh yeah, bro.
piece right there. VHD wrap around like that. 170 for tone. Boom. There you go. Whatever. See, look, D-Rat right there. Vampire D-Rat right there. That's where it is. And I do believe Ray might be, unless somebody wants to snag that. Oh yeah, let me write that down. Plus the reader copy for you, Tone, of course. Plus the reader. Boom. Congrats. Boom. There it is. Rock and roll. And to Vicente, if you want, by the way, I will show you the other goodies that we have. And then I'm going to call it an evening, guys. I'm going to get an early night. This is not going to be a 3-hour, let me cruise in at 8 o'clock because Seb's still going delirious night tonight. You know, I'm going to do some self-love. I've heard that's a thing. Self-care is a thing, right? Have we heard it? Self-care is a thing. All right. So if you guys want the paper edition of Tahani's, it is $25, $45 if you want her to sign it. We have to snag these at San Diego Comic-Con because this is the version we forgot to get signed because I had to cut out early. So if you want Tahani's signature on the paper, it's $45. Clean or just signed by me and Daryl, it is $25. So let me know in the chat because Tahani, she does charge me for SIGs on these ones specifically. So let me know if you want to get her SIG on here for $45 or $25 clean on the paper edition. And I think I can do, let me see if I can do, I guess I could also do a foil. If I've run out of foils with her Siggy on it, I can do one more Siggy tonight on the foil for $60. For $60 if you want the Tahani Sig on the foil. I know Vicente is a huge Tahani fan, so let me know in the chat. $60. I was doing this for $70 earlier. Dropping down for 60 right there. See, look, Mike Davis is just like flexing right here. 2303. There we go. We got that right there. Boom. Ray's bid on this one is $100. I'll do 20 seconds if anybody wants to try and outbid Ray for this one right here. And then next week we'll do more kind of storytelling. We'll bring Quincy on as a guest. I think Rick will be back as a guest. We'll talk more kind of creative story stuff. And next week, guys, I want you to share with me, is there something you wished you would have said? That will be next week's theme. So come, bring your tissues, and we'll have some fun. All right. So that looks like it's going to Ray. Ray, looks like you just picked up a Richard Thornsberry sketch right here for $100, which is crazy. Which is a wonderful, wonderful thing to get. And I did have the cheap one I was doing, guys. As a reminder, if you do not have this one, just $10. Just $10 on this Assessor Issue 1 to claim that. What a steal for $10. $20 for a Virgin and Trade set. Let me know if you want to get that. I'll make a note of Ray's win. Ray, boom, right there. So, okay, Model 1, let me know, brother, if you want the trade dress for 10 or 20 for the set. These are half price. So let me know if you want the set. If you're an Assessor fan, guys, today's the day is a great day to get Assessor because 20 for both. Yep. Crazy discount. Crazy discount. Virgin and trade dress. Virgin and trade dress. And I'm going to see how many people have clicked like. We have jumped to, on the stream, on the next one, only 8 people have clicked like on this. What is going on? I'm gonna pop this down again. 8 people have clicked like on this. What is going on right here? Boom. I've just put this link in the chat. Make sure every single person goes and hits like on that stream and hits notify. Okay, claiming the set for Model 1, and A Blazin is claiming the trade dress for $10. Let me know if you like it signed or clean. Me and Daryl will sign it both for you for free. A Blazin. All right, the set is going to Model 1. I know Model 1 likes his stuff signed. Assessor trade for just $10 goes to A Blazin. And if you can, A Blazin, if you can, send me a DM, A Blazin. And you said that was you, Anthony, just as a reminder. You liked it, you liked the link. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. I can't believe there's only 8 people went over there and clicked like on that link. We want to get to 100 likes. Okay, perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anthony, I'm assuming you want it signed. I'm just going to put you down signed. I'll sign it with Daryl for free. And just so you guys know, if you're new to this, there is a house in New Orleans. So there is a $7 shipping charge for one comic book. From 3 to, I don't know, 3 or 4 comics is $8, and then 9 comics. So $9 for 4 to 9 comics, and then it goes up to like 15. Tulani is like trying to like do a win. We did the win at like half an hour ago. So you will see the invoice. You will see the invoice to your email address. So A Blazin, folks who are new who are claiming stuff. Didn't have a ton of claims tonight. Not doing the dent and dings. Next week, tune in because I'm doing lots of cheap comic books tonight. There were some expensive ones for folks that wanted to get some Phoenix Fan Fusion exclusives after I got back. Next week, lots of cheap stuff and lots more story stuff with the lore. Hopefully, Daryl and I can hear each other, or I can hear Daryl. So that will help. So yeah, all I need from you, Anthony, is DM me your email address. I will send you an invoice in the morning. Yeah. So I think that's it for me, folks, tonight. I think tonight, I'm gonna get some food, eat some leftover burrito. I'm kind of planning out my stomach ache for the evening. Maybe have some chocolate and some leftover burrito while I watch a murder mystery. That's my plan. But next week will be more story. We'll bring Rick on. We'll bring Quincy on. Daryl will have a nice kind of story lore chat, and you guys come with your questions. All right. I love you too, Chulani. You were amazing at Phoenix. You were absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for everything. And that's it, folks. So thank you very much for tuning in. I know I was a little delirious tonight. I love and appreciate you guys very, very much. And Daryl's waving. I can't hear him. You can, but bollocks. I will see you next Thursday.
Good night, you guys.
Get that Pepto ready and go and click like and notify on that link. That's the new StrangerCon, folks. And if you haven't read the prose, go read it. Get melodramatic. I was going to start being really crass and naughty, but let me get out of here before I do some damage to my YouTube like algorithms. I appreciate you guys big time. I really do. Means the world. Means the world. Thank you for sure, Abdon, for sure. You guys be safe out there. Peace out, everybody. From both me and Mr. May. Peace. End stream.